Alright, we're back. Junie was arrested. Prosecutor Gavin's here. And we're gonna reenact the mock trial, apparently? Like, actually? Mock trial reenactment, all rise. Ah, interesting. Okay. Right, this stage is ready, and you have foreheads are ready to rock. No, the defense is not ready to rock. You saw the actual mock trial, are you right? Just relax, you'll do fine. Besides, we have the script right here. Junie's masterpiece, the one everyone's talking about. Shine, there's only one in existence. I borrowed it, if you will. Now, Fräulein, we need to play the part of the defendant and judge as per the script. Okay, then, got it. Let me read the case outline so far. I don't know how it actually turns out, so I'll be treated as like I'm prosecuting a real case. You have forehead will play the part of a fledgling lawyer, a role you're born to play. All the evidence is also here with us. We have everything we need to reprise the mock trial. Très bien, let's get started. Defendant/Judge Athena Sykes has psyched and ready to rock. Court is now in session for a reenactment of the mock trial. Or what I like to call the mock trial, the mock trial. Judge of a mockery, perhaps, but the trial is still a trial. A shing, baby, it's no holds barred. Let's rock. Can we take it easy today?
Objection!
I need to be a mock, but there's only one way you compete. You play to win. So remember, each time I ask you stacking up, I'm calling you in contempt of court. Great. A judge that voices her own objections and abuses her judicial powers. Oh. We're not actually doing it, okay. It would be nice, though. Summary of the facts. Nothing, Prosecutor Gavin. Your opening statement, if you please. You got it, Fräulein, Judge. A case set into school very much like this one. The victim, professor, female. The defendant, an archery club member, also female. Oh me, oh my. I'm innocent. Innocent, I tell you. That's some seriously bad acting, Fräulein. Anyway, the victim's body was discovered in the middle of the quad. Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, his Vesta Corte possessed the corpse. Therefore, how did the mock trial participants act to this photo? Mr. Newman was surprised what Professor Corte was wearing. He reacted with, oh, the green sweatsuit. That's not exactly what I would have picked to focus on, so why would he care about that? Too much of a fussing to know what's important, that one. In any case, they're both in the mock trial. In the actual case, Professor Corte was wearing a tracksuit. A sweatsuit. Moving right along.
Hold it!
Hey, wait a sec. Body was discovered in the same area as the mock case, although there was a stage. Plus, the murder weapon, an arrow, and the lack of blood was also the same. That's right, and therein lies the significance of this mock trial. Let's keep rocking it hard just like that. Defense's argument. Before the crime occurred, the defendant was to meet the victim in the quad. Let's see here. From a revolutionary meeting place, I found the professor with an arrow in her stomach. But it wasn't me, I didn't kill her. You don't have to ham it up like that, Athena. It's called getting into character, half-forehead. Don't be hit out with blanket. Right, let's see. Oh yeah, then you said... A federal court used their bare hands to stab a professor with an arrow. I don't think so. At the time of the murder, a male student was seen holding a bow in the archery club room, which is a clear view of the quad. He shot the arrow into the victim before my client even got there. Nine half-forehead, that vein swagger does not suit you in the least. Order! 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 Especially you, Mr. Justice! Me? But I'm just trying to get into it like Mr. Euroracker said. Prosecution rebuttal. The victim was shot from the archery club room before the meeting even took place. Hence, the defendant cannot be the killer. That seems to be the defense's assertion. Prosecutor Gavin, do you have any objections? Thoughts you point notes to the edges of the victim's wound were unusually ragged. Such physical trauma could such physical trauma possibly result from an arrow shot from a bow? 9. I believe the victim was impaled with the arrow by hand, post-mortem. In short, the real murder weapon was not the arrow at all. When was prosecutor, it took time determining the real murder weapon. Oh, he's just a student, a warm-up act, while I am the real deal, the headliner, so to speak. The true murder weapon was most likely the owl that was left in the art room. An owl? What's that? An owl, you say? What might that be? It's kind of a tool used for poking holes in wood, and paper, wood, and other materials. It's kind of like an ice pick. I have a photo of it, if you're interested. Gross, it's all bloody up to the handle. Please tell me it's just paint. Most likely, Fräulein. Pretty realistic, yeah? Let's pretend it's real blood for now. The event's prints were lifted from the murder weapon. Furthermore, traces of the victim's blood were discovered in the art room. That's where I believe the murder actually took place. So the question is now, how did the body get from the art room to the stage? How was the body moved? The murder took place in the 3rd floor art room, but the body was found in the quad. Stop hitting that button. It must have been quite a chore moving the body all that way. Not at all. There was a maintenance area and storehouse right outside the art room. The cart used to carry balls around was found there. Oh, I think I've seen one of those before, but that's a pretty big one. A jumbo's, yeah? Pretty big enough to fit a person or a body in it. The vendor dropped the body from the art room window and then moved it with the cart. That's how a high school girl could easily move a body all by herself. You don't say!
Objection!
A body dropped from 3 stories, which shows signs of massive blunt force trauma.
Objection!
Oh, that's new. I don't like it as much as the original, but okay. That may be true, but... You failed to account for the largest high jump mat in the storehouse. The body dropped onto such a mat, but showed no signs of blunt force trauma. Yikes. It's almost scary how similar this whole case is to the mock trial proceedings. Quite a crafty killer in an attempt to cast suspicion on the archery club. They moved the body to the quad where it would be an easy shot from the club room. Then the killer faked the murder weapon by inserting an arrow into the owl's stab wound. It's not like he has only high praise for the Junie's script. Are there any further arguments from the defense? Nope, it seemed like the teacher who was playing the judge was satisfied too. Jump at the finale then. Your verdict, if you please, Fräulein Judge. Huh? Alright, that's me. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Juniper Woods... Wait a second. Even if it is just a mock trial of a mock trial, I don't want to declare Junie guilty. Perhaps that's not a good idea. Let's end our mock trial here. Besides, it's about time I get back to my investigation. Thanks, you two. The little run-through of the mock trial cleared up quite a few things. Right, very cool. A shame, baby. The prosecution's already got a witness seized up too. That was quick. Prosecutor Blackwell's almost too good. You're sure in a helpful mood today, Prosecutor Gavin. Well, like I said, I just want to catch whoever killed Prosecutor. There's no reason for me to start butting heads with you two. Anyway, I want to say goodbye, but I'm sure I'll be seeing you later. I always thought prosecutors were all a rather scary bunch. Prosecutor Gavin seems pretty nice. Yeah, he's not so bad as prosecutors go. We should get back to investigating too. We don't have nearly enough information yet. We also had to tell Mr. Wright that we accept Junie's case. Right, looks like we have our work cut out for us. Alright. I guess I'll go out to the hallway. Ah, Mr. Wright. Ah, hello. I heard they arrested your friend Juniper. Yeah, Detective Fulbright just took her in. I refuse to believe that one of our students is capable of murder. Must prove her innocent by any means necessary. The end justifies the means. What do you mean, the end justifies the means? I, prosecutor, means always say that when I mean, and always say what I mean, and mean by what I say by all means. Here at our esteemed academy, we train our students to produce meaningful results. You mean you believe in Juniper's innocence, do you not? Of course I do. Ginny would never hurt a fly. Precisely. We have justice on our side. The only thing we need are results. It's the height of folly to endanger your client by failing to pursue all means possible. Sure I want to prove her innocence, but I don't like the sound of that "and justifies the means" part. But you're still young and idealistic. It's no wonder you fail to see the wisdom within. There's but one thing to do now. I must personally take up Juniper's defense. You're going to take her case, Professor Means. Maybe a professor, but I'm still licensed to practice law. In fact, I've even been a professor corte in, well, court. No kidding. So you guys are rivals or something? No, nothing of that sort. She was an esteemed colleague at the academy and in court. You see, both Corte and I graduated from this academy at top of our class. I guess I really used to be brilliant. Now, if you'll excuse me, I best go test the case with Juniper. Professor Means, please wait. I didn't want to say anything, but Apollo and I already agreed to take her case. It's true. Juniper is counting on us to prove her innocence. Really, no, you too. And what are you planning on telling me? Sorry, boss. I know we should have asked first, but... relax. Your friend was just held off in front of your eyes. Sometimes you just have to make snap decisions. I think you made the right one. How wonderful. Very well, Athena's sakes. Let me ask you just one thing. As a lawyer, what is that you treasure beyond all else? That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients. What a wonderful answer. Juniper must be overjoyed to have a friend such as you. As a professor, I too shall do whatever I may to help her. And if you decide to take the end justifies the means strategy, come see me at once. Until it never comes to that. Now if you would excuse me. Well, time's always then you better start investigating and fast. But first, how about I tell you everything I know so far? Yes, please. About the murder. Have you learned anything new about the case? Actually, I ran Prosecutor Gavin, and he told me something interesting. Seems the murder took place in the art room. The trace of a large pool of blood there. Police believe the body was moved there from the stage. What? Really? Just like the mock trial again. Police are searching the art room, but whether they'll find anything, well what? Come to think of it, let's do our own crime investigation before it gets too crowded around here. Huh? Are we even allowed to do that? It's a big deal as long as you leave exactly as like we found it. Plus, no, never mind. Now, where is I again? There's still no need to talk about it right here, right now. Wait to find out for yourselves. Rumor about the academy. So you're shocked by your conversation with Professor Means? Oh, I guess so. Actually, that was pretty shocking. Dark Age of the Law. I'm sure you've heard those words before. Sure, a number of times. Prosecutors fire false charges and lawyers fight back by fabricating evidence. There's a lot of that going around these days. But the question is, how is this related to the case at hand? Training students produce F results. That is the school's policy. Well, that in and of itself isn't a bad thing. Right, as long as the results come by fair and honest means. But what was it Professor Means said? The end justifies the means? To survive the dark age of the law, you must use any means necessary. Fabrication of evidence and false charges are unavoidable in the quest for results. That's what they're preaching here at Themis Legal Academy. But what'll happen to our legal system when the results are all that matter anymore? Relax, it's just a rumor. I'd take it with a grain of salt if I were you. Oh, that's a relief. You had me going there for a minute. But wait a second, what if Mr. Wright examined the victim's body for a reason? Maybe his words someone might actually tamper with the evidence. I think that all wraps up what I know so far. The fact that this case closely resembles Mrs. Wood's script is obviously important. Knowing that, you should probably try and identify what's the same and what's different. Okay, I'll try talking to as many people as I can on campus. You got anything else? Nope. Alright. See you later. Maintenance area is new, but let's go to the outdoor stage first. I thought the area was cordoned off. Hey, the police are they're discussing something over there. Oh, I know. I'll just quietly sneak over for a listen. Here goes. Athena, watch where you're... What? Huh? Eek! You tripped over a box. Ouch! You put this stupid box here. Wait. Eek! Apollo, this box, there's... What now? There's someone or something inside. Don't let it be a snake. Oh, hello. You weren't just my cover. What the? There really is someone inside. That someone is me, Miriam Scuttlebutt. I'm a senior in the judge course. What's with the box? It's a face of who live in the shadows. There's a very good reason why none may see my face by the light of day. Wait, if you're taking the judge course, did you write a mock trial script too? You really want to see my script that bad? You better watch out. Put it without my permission, and I wish you hadn't. Who cares? I'm sure it's rejected for a good reason. Why are you in a box? Miriam Scuttlebutt. Oh, so you shouldn't be a judge too. You must be classmate with Juniper. Are you a friend of hers? Juniper? Sure, she's my friend. That's why I'm gathering info. Oops. This button is in a bad place. Now tell me all you know. You know, for tomorrow's trial. For tomorrow's trial? What are you talking about? I'm gonna take the stand, naturally. So the witness for the prosecution is some weirdo in a cardboard box. And this is how I get my scoops. But you're right, it's me, so tell me everything you know for Jennifer's sake. Wait a second, Miriam. Repeat what you just said. A lawyer with brains is as bad as his ears. Poor Juniper. I'm taking the stand tomorrow. Tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Clear enough for you this time? I thought so. I think my brain is reacting. Really? That means... I lie already. That was quick. What are you, What's up with you? Are you playing with your hands? This hand? The other hand? No. Keep going up. Do your eyes do anything different? I don't see anything different. Oh, are you shaking? Is that it? That looks like you're shaking.
Gotcha!
Gotcha. Why are you shaking so much? That's strange. You only tightened your grip when you said, for Juniper's sake. Like you somehow see touched up because you're lying. What are you talking about? When did I ever lie? Okay, now let me ask you this. Why are you selected as a witness? That's an easy one. I'm the editor-in-chief for the Themis Herald. I know everything there is to know around the campus, even the darkest of secrets. Editor-in-chief, huh? Pretty impressive. Yeah, well, it's a lonely one-woman operation. I do it all myself, from reporting to editing to publishing. Still impressed? I'm a perfect storm of journalism because I bring it all to the table. I think this is the evidence. Here. An extradition to the Miss Herald, published to coincide with the mock trial. Interesting. Thanks, Miriam. You've revealed who you truly are. Someone who's never had Juniper's best interests in mind. What? Are you questioning our friendship? Look, you may want answers, but no can do, because what you're saying conflicts with this piece of evidence. Yeah, you wrote this.
Take that!
That's just Miss Herald, the paper I published. What about it? Are I really that dense? This article is full of malicious lies about Junie. It's definitely not something a true friend of hers would write. Yeah, you got it all wrong. Another staff member wrote that one. I don't think so, Miriam. You even said it yourself just a moment ago. It's a one-woman operation. Or do you forget already? You're just giving the info you have. Stupid pawn, Juniper's just using you. Right. Now I want the truth, Miriam. You hid in your box in order to collect gossip for your sleazy new paper, isn't that right? Not really friends with Juniper, are you? No duh, she's the target of my scoops. The readers demand dirt. Extra, extra, the dirty little secret of the squeaky clean Students Council president. Dirty little secret? Alright, what are you planning to say in court, huh? That way is to her part in the crime. I'm going to tell it all in a shocking expose. The end justifies the means. That's my brand of tell-all journalism. The end justifies the means. Wait a second. In this dark ages of the law, many of us embrace fresher means methods, even future judges. They've adopted an end justifies the means brand of journalism, which includes tape recorders secretly hidden all over our campus. Secretly recording every last word without anyone being the wiser. Didn't she realize that that's totally illegal? One of them was at the scene of the crime. The art room. You put a tape recorder in the art room. What did it record? You wanna know? You really wanna know? Yes, please. And that's so nice of you to... I can actually tell you now. The big scoop comes out tomorrow in court. You're so mean, Miriam. According to my evidence, a fatal fissure had been opened between the three of them. Who? Junie, Hugh, and Robin? And what do you mean by fatal fissure? Ripped in the trio. Juniper, Hugh, and Robin used to be the best of friends. Used to be. They still seem to get along fine to me. I did send some Discord, though. You don't learn anything. Person means has his followers and perfect court they had hers. Their influence is inescapable. I find that one of them adheres to the extreme idea you and Professor Means have. Why would anyone follow that philosophy? How can you possibly understand? You're new around here. Miriam, wouldn't you feel better if you came out of the dark and into the light? I can see it fine in here. You'll be the one seeing the light in court tomorrow. Realize how guilty Juniper Woods is. We're gonna have to cross-examine her tomorrow. I don't know where to start. Well, let's at least take care of whatever we can today. You're right, let's see what else we can find out. Alright. Next time, we'll come back and continue investigating. At least see what we can. Maybe get to the art room if they'll let us. But we'll see. So until next time.